All right, Knockout fans, we're here with former world champion Jesse James Leija. Jesse, how are you doing today?
I'm doing great, thank you.
Now, your son's getting ready to make his pro debut. Tell me about it. How do you feel as a father, as a former world champion? How do you feel about your son making his pro debut?
You know, first of all, I never wanted my son's fighting at all. And my son didn't start fighting until he was 19 years old because he finally decided he wanted to do it, and I had to back him up. It's almost the same story I had. My dad didn't let me fight. You know, so at 19. My son started at 19. We're just pushing hard, and I've always trained like a pro fighter. And right now, it's time to make his pro debut.
And how's he looking in the gym? How's his training camp going?
Doing great. You know, he spars guys with a lot of experience, so we just want to make him better. And every time we get in there, we spar with some good fighters from San Antonio, and that's the way you learn. Just you got to fight the guys that are better than you, so you can learn. If you fight guys that are not as good, you don't learn much.
And what would you say your son's strengths are in the ring?
He has a little bit of everything. He can box a little bit. He has a lot of power, more power than I ever had. And so he's a smart fighter. The advantage is just he's a smart fighter in the ring.
And he was supposed to make his pro debut on the Canelo Kirkland undercard. Yeah. What happened with that fight?
Yeah, his opponent was just too heavy, and it didn't make sense to take the fight. There's a lot of dangers in the fight, but you got to make smart decisions, and it was smart for us not to fight.
Okay. So has he been in the gym the whole time since that fight?
He took 2 weeks off after that. He trained for 12 weeks. Then he took 2 weeks after that and been in the gym ever since.
Okay, great.
So he has, you think about it, he's going to have 20 weeks of hard training for this fight. So he's going to put gear everything into one fight.
We're here with James Leija. James, how are you doing today?
Doing good. I'm excited for this press event.
So you get ready to make your pro debut here in San Antonio. Are you ready for the fight?
Yeah, I'm getting ready, getting more prepared every day. Every week I feel like I'm making really good progress. So come August 8th, I'll be ready.
And how's training camp been going?
Training camp's going well. I started sparring last week. Felt good getting some ring rust off from my last training camp in Houston for May. And feeling good, just getting the kinks out. I'll be ready for August 8th.
So you were supposed to be on the Canelo Kirkland undercard. I understand from your dad the opponent came in heavy. Did that affect you any to do all that training and then not being able to fight and then have to get right back in training camp?
It is hard, dealing with that mentally, but at the same time I understand that's just a part of the sport. It happens sometimes. Some guys don't take the fight as important as you will. But I can't look at that. I have to move past that. That's in the past. My future looks very bright here, so I just gotta keep looking towards that.
Yeah, so what have y'all been working on in the gym?
I'm a very technical fighter, so I'm making sure that I do everything right. Letting my hands go as well, but at the same time making sure that my technique is important, because technique will take you a long way. There's a lot of guys that have speed and power, but eventually someone's going to be able to take your punch and someone's going to be faster than you. And it's just about executing and having proper technique. That will take you a lot longer.
Do you know anything about your opponent?
I believe he has 5 fights or 7 fights. That's really all I know about him. I believe I've seen him fight one time, but I can't really remember it. A lot of it is just adjusting. I can't have too much of a pregame before I go in. A lot of it is just being able to adjust on the fly, being able to feel him out in the ring.
Do you have anything to say to your fans? I know a lot of people follow you on social media. You got anything to say to everybody? Anybody watching?
Thank you for everybody that supports me, that shows me love on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. I really appreciate it.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Cesar Martinez versus son of Alamo City fight legend, Mr. James Leija.